This is a blend extra. Milwaukee didn't get the nickname Brew City for nothing. At one time, the town was bustling with 4 huge breweries. One of them was known for making Blue Ribbon beer. These photographs celebrate the Pabst legacy by putting the spotlight on the brewery's abandoned buildings. The photographer of this book, Pabst, An Excavation of Art, started out just making a book for his home coffee table. After 2 years, though, of late nights and thousands of photos, he decided to share. And get this, after just 8 months, the first run of the book was completely sold out. Paul Bialas is the photographer and joins us now with more on his book and another one soon to be released, which is about Schlitz. But this one is about Pabst, so it's a blast to have you on the show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
You know, when I think about the Pabst Brewery in Milwaukee and how tremendous and big it was amazing decades after it closed to have the opportunity to go in and photograph several of the buildings. I was able to fully photograph the malt house, the brew house, the bottling house, Pabst Farms. And in the end, what we have is a collection of those photographs mixed with historical quotes, historical documents with the photographs to tell the story of the passion of the workers in the buildings of Pabst.
And this was a true labor of love for you, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really done, you know, at night after the kids were in bed. I just would do what I enjoyed and make this book. And there was no idea of having a book on a shelf. I was just doing one for our coffee table. More and more people wanted it. So I had the books just delivered to my house in hopes that a bookstore would take it. And I've been blessed that all the Milwaukee area bookstores have it on their shelves. And it's just an amazing thing.
In fact, didn't you tell your wife, you said, yeah, I think it'll take maybe 5 months for us to sell out of our garage all of the books that we had ordered?
I told her 5 years.
Oh, 5 years.
To sell these books. And they were gone in 2 months, the first order. It was amazing. It was amazing.
That's fantastic. I was hoping that you would comment on one photograph in particular
Absolutely.
that I've grown to love after hearing you explain why it's so special to you. But talk about this break room photo.
This photo really tells a story. If you look at it, now this room was abandoned in 1985, and the workers basically just got up and left. So if you look at the photo, you have a Pabst beer bottle still on the break room table, a Harnisch-Weger ice cube tray in the middle, there's an empty pack of cigarettes on the side, and if you look in the back in the lockers, there are things still hanging in the employee lockers and old stickers. It just tells a full story, and I love rooms like this that were just left completely abandoned.
Well, you call it, it's like a time capsule.
Absolutely.
You had support from the Pabst family. In fact, there's a special note in the front of the book.
Yeah, August Pabst did the introduction. He's the former vice president of the Pabst Brewery. It was very, very great to get to know him, and I was so happy that he was willing to do an introduction, and it really adds a lot to the book.
I think so, too. And then in the end, there's the will and testament from Captain.
Yep, Captain Pabst. Yep, wrote a letter to his children, kind of like about how to live life. And one of the things I really try to incorporate with this book is, you know, things that can help us live our daily life. And when you hear from one of the most influential, wealthiest families, and what this Captain Pabst had to say to his children, it's about not about money. It's about loving each other, loving your mother, loving your family, not fighting, being generous to people that are in need. And to hear that from them is things that really needed to be added in this book.
And there's a great CD in the back. You play ukulele, and there's some narration and some great stories to support the beautiful photographs.
There's some stories from former employees. There's even a ghost story on there that takes place in the brewery.
I love it.
And then you hear from historians as well.
It's fantastic. Best way for people to get their hands on one of the Pabst books, and I know Schlitz won't come out to the fall, but they should visit your website, right?
My website is lakecountryphoto.com. The books are available on the website. You can also pre-order the Schlitz book there.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.